What's up? How we doing? Season finale.
Did I hear a season finale?
Hey.
Yeah. Celebrate with the
cheers
champagne
to
and the
season
bamboo.
finale, baby.
Boys, we made it.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
made it.
7 episodes
This is what it
strong.
feels like to be
Hey,
great.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Brought to you by Bamboo.
Bamboo. I'm going to take a little sip after. So question.
Hit us.
What is, because we got in that with a bang, the one thing none of us know about you? Like the one thing it's like, okay, I've never actually told these guys, or it's like a fun fact you wouldn't think of. Like, let's learn something new. Let's all learn something new today.
We always learning. We always growing.
I feel it. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Learning and growing.
I'll go first. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool. I'm gonna go with I am not a holiday person. I am a Grinch. I don't fuck from the moment it hits October 30th, from Halloween through Christmas until February 13th, because I'm a lover. Okay,
You just
so
go full Scrooge.
I'm always ready for.
Can you just put the heart in your hair? Certified lover boy ass dude.
But yeah, all those holidays in between. Honestly, if nobody else cared about them, it would be no effect on my life. I only care about them as much as somebody else does.
So what is it? Is it the buying gifts? Is it putting up decorations? Is it taking the decorations
Is it the
down?
environment, the atmosphere?
Interaction.
I mean,
It's
I
the
could go
family.
multiple levels with this because first of all, the music is horrible.
What?
I'm not. You cannot.
You don't
tell
The
like
me-
Christmas
Mariah
bop
Carey?
outside of the context
All I
of the
Want is
fact that it's
Christmas is for
Christmas,
you?
these songs are not getting no
He
play.
be some bops.
These
So
songs
you don't
are
care
not
about
getting-
Mariah Carey?
Jingle Bells would have been long gone if it wasn't attached to Christmas.
So Mariah Carey don't have a bop though?
If it
a,
wasn't for Christmas, it would have been a bop when it came out, and it would not have continued. You know what I'm saying?
you know what?
You know what I'm saying?
To,
That's
guys
how I
do
feel.
to each his own.
No, for the patron saint of White Christmas, Michael
I'm
Bublé.
Bro, the
not a real
Nutcracker?
advocate. I just had to say it like that.
Feliz Navidad?
Nah, bro.
Wow.
I just.
Kwanzaa?
It's kind of like.
What Kwanzaa bops, you know?
I feel like it's a fake energy.
What
maybe.
Kwanzaa
That's what
bops
it
you
is.
know?
Fake
Kwanzaa bop? Hell no.
There might be, but I doubt this nigga knows. You know?
I know he knows.
I'm just saying, you don't love the energy of Kwanzaa?
I don't even understand what Kwanzaa is.
It's the Black
honestly,
Christmas.
but yeah.
Black Christmas.
Apparently, but I'm black.
It's the Dr. Umar's Christmas.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's Dr. Umar. That's like the black.
No
you
gifts,
know,
just
that's
wokeness.
that's the-
Hanukkah.
Was
But
it
there was a
Hanukkah?
Black Hanukkah.
No, but you don't give. I don't think you give gifts. It's more just knowledge is the gift.
See, that's
Oh, that's a
shit
shitty ass gift.
See, and that's what I don't like about this season. Okay, It's
What?
a lot of. It's just not genuine energy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We wait for the whole end of the year for the energy
yeah.
to be
so you-
expressed.
Oh,
see, if we
man.
didn't have this, just like one, it's like a purge. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody holds all their gift. You know what I'm saying? Giving in
Yeah.
all year, and
Yeah.
then they just purge it out at the end of the year.
Yeah.
When they really could just be giving gifts all year.
Ain't no-
Say,
ain't no
fuck
point in
it.
doing
kind
that.
of money growing on weed
Cause what
trees?
if you do something
Ass
in,
world you live in?
what if you do something in January, you feel me? Well, let's say March, right? And I don't mess with you no more. But we come back and reconcile around, you feel me?
Yeah, a
like
lot of people
August.
reconcile around
Okay,
the
now you're getting a
holidays.
gift in December. You see what I'm saying? I give you a chance. I'm analyzing your performance as a friend this whole year. Do you deserve a gift? Yes or no?
Damn, that's a
What?
real
When you
thing.
put it like that.
Yeah.
See,
It's
this
a
is the
performance
heaviest
review.
time
I
of
don't
the
think
year.
that's going through most
This
people's
is not a
heads.
Yeah.
performance. I'm not in a performance review. I
Like,
do
it's
that
like-
for my job.
I don't want to work for my gift.
Yeah,
Yeah. yeah. I
We're
don't-
the friends.
See, if you like what you do, as in being a friend, it won't be.
Shut
A
up. You
job.
never work a day in your life.
Go back to your computer.
No.
Oh,
But yeah,
man.
that's. I don't know how.
Wow, that
surprising
is
was to you
surprising. I
guys.
wouldn't-
Yeah.
Dang, I did
Especially
not
since
think
you're
that.
so family oriented.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm super
like-
family oriented. Like, I mean, I love the fact that I get to be around my family so much. But
Yeah.
like, you guys know, I'm always around my family anyway. Like,
Right.
it's just another excuse.
But don't you see more family members around the holidays?
Or
I
just-
do, but like, it's arbitrary, and that's the thing that kind of makes me a Grinch about it. Like, we could have arbitrarily decided that, like, I don't know, like any random holiday could be the day. You know what I'm saying? Like Juneteenth could just be the day that everybody hangs out with
The
their
four family day.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
So you're
It doesn't-
mad about the time that is? Like,
No,
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
mad
I
that
don't know.
instead of like,
It's
I feel like some
genuine.
people use. Yeah, I just feel like it's not genuine energy for the most part.
Mm.
It's everybody being fake happy.
So
for
I'm
the
gonna
sake
take
of
my
being
gift
happy
back.
for the season.
I already gave you your Christmas gift. I'm gonna take that back if you
That's
don't.
fine. I got gifts for all you. I mean,
I feel
love you
like
guys. I'm not
when
gonna-
it comes to that, I feel like maybe your perspective may change once you have kids.
True.
I feel like
Yeah.
maybe it just might be a different perspective.
Because it might be more pure. You see like the pure joy that
exactly
comes
like
out.
you might feel a different type of joy or feeling because you might not take into it as I guess society norm would, but because you do it for the kid and you just see the genuine excitement out of your kid, you might have a different perspective then.
Well, no, see, I do all the family, like, I do all the stuff for it. Like, I'm just a Grinch in my personal take on it. Like, if my mom didn't care about Christmas, I wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wants to do this stuff and she loves it. I could care less, so I'm just gonna do it because that's what they love.
But
And I
genuinely
wanna love on
yourself,
them.
you're
But
like,
yeah, to me, I'm like, you know, this is
whatever.
just like I'm not going to be extra happy just because everybody else is trying to be extra happy. Like, if I'm happy, y'all will know that I'm happy. If I'm mad, I don't give a fuck that it's December 24th. Like, don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Watch
like,
them make a Christmas special about him. Him hating Christmas. And they're like, why does daddy hate Christmas?
Dude, I'm like worried for like. He's
No,
just
my
like-
nieces and nephews. Actually, my nieces just found out that Santa isn't real.
Oh, shame.
Devastating.
I'm about to say
damn.
that's
Devastating.
sick.
Oh,
of
this is
it.
going to be a sad Christmas.
Yeah, this episode's not for kids. You know, spoiler alert.
Oh, man.
late.
Brandon,
Cover their ears now.
What's,
You ready for mine?
yeah, what's the big thing, my guy?
All right. So, I don't know if you guys knew this, but actually, I played the alto saxophone for about 6 years seriously.
Like
Like,
seriously.
Nice.
I started in the second grade. I wouldn't call that super serious, but
Nice.
by
You
the
gotta
time I was
start
in
somewhere.
like fifth, sixth grade, I was like playing in. We had our honors orchestra. I was
Oh,
like
you were
able to
doing
like read and write music.
Oh,
nice.
And I actually taught myself "Smoke on the Water." I don't know if you guys know that.
I know that song. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. I taught myself that on saxophone. I wrote it down. I was like, yo, like I was so stoked about that. Like, not gonna lie, like, you know.
You see the fit he got on? You know, right behind him is a saxophone.
Bro,
with
you
the
look like a
sunglasses.
He's gonna
Like
put
a-
on the glasses,
Hey,
take
just-
out the
just
sax.
You
Just
about
put on the
pulled the
glasses
whole
real
John
quick.
Kennedy.
Just put on the glasses real quick.
Yeah.
Just throw them
Just-
on. Bro, you look like a
Oh,
blues
where's
brother.
the saxophone? We got a saxophone
You look like
around
a
it.
blues blood.
No,
I'm
it's-
jealous. The saxophone's
No,
lit.
keep them on. You gotta look like the Ray Charles of the.
Don't look at the camera for the rest of the show.
You must. The Stevie Wonder.
No, oh no,
Like
'cause-
every time one of us talk on this side, just look the other way.
You bogus.
Oh no, man.
No,
Nah.
but
The
I already
ancestors are
can't
not
see. That's
pleased.
why I can't put these on inside.
The ancestors are not pleased.
Oh man, but that's awesome, man. Musical skills, man.
yeah. So I like music, So
You think about dabbling back into it, like at some point?
yeah, because I lost it. That's why I say I used to, but I would like to, like, at some point, just like put a little more time into it. Give it a little time here and there, and
I got an idea for you.
you.
I got an idea for you. Something real nice. I got you.
Offline.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry
Word. Hey, say that.
So curious
Oh my
now.
God.
I got you.
Yeah, it's like,
Right.
I got you.
Hey, I'll share. Once he shares it, I'll let y'all know if I want to.
He'll post it.
True that.
Maybe.
Uh,
No promises.
What about you, Prime? What don't we know about you?
So in high school how like guys in general are like super like hypersexual. They sexualize
man.
everything.
Yes.
Weird.
So like like the boys, they'll always get together, you feel me, and they'll just share like their sexcapades, right?
Okay.
I was definitely that dude on the outside. Like I was listening to everybody's sexcapades. I'm listening to everybody's story. I'm like, damn, that must be lit. You feel me? You're like, oh, okay, you doing this and that. You going over to shorty house. You're hiding in the under the bed trying to get some. You feel me? Some meow meow. I'm feeling.
So meow meow.
I'm like, I'm feeling it. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be.
Can we please just add the sound
So you-
effect?
I'm like, oh, okay, this is lit. This is lit, bro. Like, so I don't know if it was like a pride thing or it's just like I don't know, like a hormonal thing. But it seemed like guys always tend to brag about their like sexual escapades like around the high school time. Maybe because like you going through puberty, of course.
It's first experience too.
Yeah, that too, right? So I was always like on the outside looking in when it came to that. So I actually lost my virginity. Like I didn't lose my virginity until like literally like the second half of like my senior year. So by that time, majority of everybody was like, "Oh man, I done had sex like sophomore year, freshman year, all this stuff, woody."
That's how they sound too.
Bro, exactly. Popping on that chair, bro. Like, yeah, I hit her, bro. Like, I'm like, you're not built like that. Stop that line, bro. Yeah, it's crazy because the way that I am now, I'm kind of wild in terms of my comments. People like, I know this dude probably been acting up in high school. Like, it's never that. But, yeah, I didn't really lose my virginity until I was, like, 18, like, on the way out of high school. Like, for real. Like, I was, like, a couple months removed from graduation. Like, dead ass. Like,
Shout out to the V card.
yeah,
I don't know.
it's gone.
All right. This is him doing his Nori especially.
Hey, he lost it. He lost it now. He lost it.
What about
Hell no.
Oh, man. I was in the garage band.
What the?
Yeah. I played bass for garage band.
Nice.
Classic, old school, like high school. Because I went to a performing arts school.
I don't know if that one surprises me.
I know, but it's like I confirm
a
it.
garage band? That's
Like
hilarious.
I'm talking about the garage door open and we're
Oh,
playing rugs on the ground. Everything's there.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Memories. We sucked. But it was lit.
Did you get that from like Freaky Friday? You guys just like were inspired by Lindsay Lohan.
I don't know, man. It was like
Dead ass.
It's one of my favorite
Like-
garage bands of all time.
Right.
They were really going in. I don't know if you saw the
We
film.
were really
but-
shooting for them.
They,
you know
they
that,
really
yo?
led the path.
I don't know, man. Cause like honestly, so I'm a very big like rock fan.
Really?
Like I love like Foo Fighters is actually one of my favorite like just bands. Just
Got
offer.
you.
I listen to more of their stuff than rap sometimes. Like before y'all come over, I'm like, let me give all my like garage, my band stuff out, and then I'll like actually play like
You can play your rock music around me. My homie
See,
like
I don't
rock a
know,
lot.
man.
Like, he like Green Day. He like
yeah.
all
You
that
play the
stuff.
good stuff around me.
Yeah, he could play like the
Yeah.
old school,
Yeah, no,
like
yeah.
the early 2000 rock, like the soft rock. I like soft rock.
Soft rock.
Yeah, the soft rock.
But yeah,
It's a, it's,
man.
a, it's a genre.
If you saw me, it was bad. Cause do you remember it was like freshman year? I always had that fro hawk and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, no, definitely.
I had it like Jerry curled and everything else.
Oh, you're sick.
Yeah, I
Right.
went full thrasher.
you're
Yes,
sick.
bro. Like curly like yours, like a little bit more of like defined, and mine was much bigger. So I was like,
Do you have pictures of this?
a few.
We need
a
to
few.
discover and uncover these. you
Yeah,
know?
I mean wow, we could change all of our marketing materials.
Like for real.
Right.
Like you can run it
We
back.
could
Oh,
start a
man.
campaign, bring back the Jerry curl. I like
Oh
this.
no, please.
You could be a trendsetter for real. Like start it all over again. Be a trendsetter.
They'd be like, "Yo, who brought the snapback back? Who brought the Jerry curl back? Oh, that's a
Oh no,
that was a
this
dating
is
back,
the
the snapback.
Dude, no, I literally had the snapback with the hair coming out. The snap, like,
Yeah, everybody
yeah.
had a snapback at a certain point. Was that a big thing in the Midwest?
Yeah,
okay.
it was everywhere. Like that was like a generational thing.
I was just
like,
making sure. Some things I feel like I'm not
no,
sure.
like
if it's
I'm
just
telling
West
you, like
Coast
dudes
or-
in middle school used to trade snapbacks. They would compare snapbacks. Like it was
that's deep.
serious.
Facts,
It was serious.
Okay,
deep.
okay, that's lit.
Yo, Byron. So like, did you play Garage Band or Guitar Hero? Like, what was your song?
So
On that.
we just mostly did covers. We did a few originals, but there wasn't like.
Oh no, I mean like literally the video game, my guy. Like,
Oh no, I had that. Like I had,
Oh,
I
no?
had Guitar Hero.
oh, okay. Did you
Yeah.
have like a go-to song, like a favorite?
Oh man, the Guns N' Roses. What was it called? With Slash in it.
No, I don't even know if that's.
Uh,
no.
no, it was Anastasia. No, it was just Slash. It wasn't Guns N' Roses, but it was just Slash Anastasia. It was one of my favorite like OG. Like I played that on expert mode, man. Loved it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Hitting
Okay.
that orange button and shit.
Okay, I got a question there. It just really kind of dawned upon me. So if you're kind of a Grinch about the holidays, so what's your favorite thing about the holidays then? Like if there's anything you could take out of it, what's your favorite thing about the holidays?
Oh, I mean, I love the time with my family.
So it's
yeah.
literally the family time.
Yeah, like I mean, it's like little family reunions. Like Thanksgiving, I get to see all my family, and then Christmas, I get to see all my family.
Plus the food.
The food is good. Yeah, I have good food all year though.
That's a
I mean,
fact. Okay,
so
that's a fact.
that's not like a big thing. And honestly, most of the Thanksgiving food is not all that good for you. So like,
You need a break from it.
yeah.
Isn't it a cheat day? It's holiday.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is. But that's the thing. Like I feel like I eat better throughout the year than I actually do on Thanksgiving for that fact. My food tastes good and is a little better for me.
Okay, chef.
when I'm not
Excuse
eating
me.
out.
Ooh, excuse me. You see that shady blood? Yeah, my food tastes way better throughout the whole year.
No, I'm just not a big turkey person, you know. Like,
Yeah, I'd be hesitant on that plate he got you, honestly. Like,
first of all, for that, I got you a robust plate. Okay, I got you mashed potatoes, turkey, dressing.
greens, beans,
tomatoes,
yams.
You gotta put the glasses on.
Really start appreciating.
Get it, Clinton, get it.
Oh man, that's the one thing I definitely got to learn how to freestyle on my sax. That's
Oh,
for real,
man.
for real.
That's the best
That'd be
part
so
about
cool.
having
Yo,
You got
skip
one?
it up, ba-doop. Oh, I got mine. Yeah, bro. I ain't do nothing with that.
Okay.
That's still sitting.
See, we
so
got
I'm
the stage
like,
right here. So season
It's
2, we
not
might
here.
start with something
Like,
special.
you might start off that
Season
two. A little
season-
live.
Start off season 1 with that, like a little intro for us.
Hey,
Get some smoke up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I would love that.
Ah, man, my hair will grow out by that time. Bring it all back with the curls.
Sheesh. We'll have freaking Byron on bass.
Oh god.
Turn into a band.
Ah,
All right. Let's go ahead and bring in our beautiful listeners. Good morning, beautiful listeners. Welcome to the season finale of the Morning Interlude. How's it going, fellas? We excited?
we vibing,
Yo.
man. We vibing.
feeling
Yeah.
good, living better.
Exactly. We all very happy, very excited to be bringing you guys this season finale. And the special thing about this episode is that all the questions that we're going to be talking about today came from you, our beautiful listeners. So we want to start by thanking you guys for participating on Instagram and giving us all these great questions.
Gotta give them
And
a
we
Nori
wanna-
clap.
Yeah, let's do some claps out.
This the Nori
y'all.
clap.
This is y'all.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you
For the
guys.
viewers.
Thank
For
you
the
guys.
viewers. For the viewers.
And we want to shout out as many people as we can by their specific @. So thanks at Joy, at the Camille Naomi, at Curly and Chic, at Nola Lifestyle. We also want to thank. Sorry that I'm so slow. We also want to thank at Alexandria Lene, at Trajan.Ford, at Nkosi Grievous, at Marcus K. Grimes. We also want to thank at Legacy.313, at Danny Shameen.
I got
And
one more. And @_ZB_.
Thank you all for your participation. Thank you all for your questions today. And instead of telling you guys about how our weeks were, we're going to do a couple of the questions which came out to what are your favorite things about the holidays? Perfect question for me. And
Any answer you give, I'm gonna question it now.
I'm right on your ass.
I'm gonna be
about
like, is that
anything
real?
holiday.
Did you enjoy that mac and cheese?
Disingenuous.
and then what's the best thing that you had on your plate at Thanksgiving, and what's the worst thing you had on your plate at Thanksgiving? So let's start off with Byron.
Yeah, man. It was good, man. It was good. I was with old people because that's most of my family. But,
Nice.
you know, they're chill. They have, some of them are like older to the point where it's like some of their food isn't like as traditionally seasoned as it is. But we focused on the good meals mostly.
They lost their touch.
You know, it's age.
They lost
man.
their teeth.
They said
their grandparents you're
a little
talking
bit
about.
softer. I hope you don't mind.
I respect the elders at all times.
Oh man, but yeah, man. My aunt makes some lit ass mac and cheese. I brought it to y'all for the Friendsgiving. Y'all fucked with it.
That was good. That was
Yeah,
good. No, that was good.
No, your
He's
opinion's
completely
not mine.
mine, but like,
Yeah. Please don't include Malachi.
I don't give false hope, you know.
Oh my god.
Oh, excuse me.
Keeping the holidays up now.
Excuse me.
keeping it real.
But yeah, the turkey. It wasn't it for the turkey, man.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Not even the dark meat was as, you know, that's usually the safe meat, man.
Right,
but
right.
it's good.
The dark
you know.
meat.
Is the good meat, yeah.
Yeah.
Stay black.
Right.
Darker the berry,
What do we
sweeter
know
the
about
juice.
that, right, Brent? We just some light skinned.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. He thought he was slick. No, I won't let you. Oh no, I won't let you get that off. I won't let you get that out now.
It's like I wish I knew, right? You know,
Right? Like,
Oh my God.
Oh,
Prentice, what
man.
about you, bro? Listen up.
man, it was good. You feel me? I think the best thing on the plate had to be, sheesh. Yeah, I'll say like the mac and cheese. I feel like the worst thing was the roll, only because it wasn't a Hawaiian roll. You feel me?
Oh, wait, there can be
Hawaiian
other
roll.
good
What kind of roll
rolls.
was it? What kind of roll was it?
Yeah,
Was it
what
like a
roll
dinner
was it?
roll? Was it
Yeah,
a
it's like
biscuit?
it's like a dinner roll.
Cornbread? Oh.
It's just like a regular like dinner roll. But if you want to really go into the details of it, it has to be a Hawaiian roll, just because or
If
like
not,
a
just
butter
gotta compete
like a
with
butter biscuit. You feel
Yeah,
me? Like
if
a
it's
butter
not a
roll.
biscuit or cornbread, it's got to be a Hawaiian roll. You can't just have regular.
It's like either that, right? Like a cornbread or something like that. But that was the bread of choice to go with said meal. And I feel
sick.
like if it was just something different, you feel me? But then again, beggars can't be choosers. So I mean, I ate it regardless because that was going to happen.
Right.
But
But
you know,
carbs.
if I can pick anything, it'll probably be like the dinner roll. So that's it for me. Branford, go ahead, let us know what
Yeah.
was the.
And I'll just say honestly, if the rolls were the worst part, that's a successful Thanksgiving.
That really is,
I'll
yeah.
just say,
Exactly.
Or you
shit.
just try to not hurt
Me, I
anyone's
like bread and
feelings.
butter, so it's like I was hurt. I was not gonna
Oh,
lie.
damn.
But you know, I'll get past it. I'll move on. Yeah, no, mine was cool. So it was a very different Thanksgiving from what I was used to. But so we had like a new crew, and yeah, I mean, so I'm a positive guy. I'll start with the best part. You know, my mom handled the business with the stuffing,
Hey,
Hey.
dressing. That was
That'd be
That
good.
was
Stuffing's
day one.
always like underrated,
dressing
you
be-
know.
it was excellent. Oh, and the gravy, but like you know, especially the combo.
Oh yeah.
And actually, the disappointment was extra disappointing because it was the mac and cheese.
I about to say not the mac
Oh.
and cheese.
Wait, but I mean, you
Who brought this?
Wait, so who made the mac and cheese?
So
Was
it
it you?
was no. So it was like the first that I was having like with like kind of like my step family basically, and so it was like their cousin.
Oh.
And
Yeah, we don't know those family members.
yeah,
You gotta leave that to
it's-
main
It's hard to
core
claim you
group.
now, you know, like you know. But no, let me tell y'all, like, first of all, it was like an inch of mac and cheese, like it was like really thin. They used like the small noodles too, which you know, that's nothing wrong, but you get some of these bites and the noodles will be crunchy. You be like,
Crunchy?
What?
Like,
It wasn't like
that's the easiest part.
soft,
Yeah.
creamy. You
you
feel
gotta
me?
cook the noodles, bro.
Yeah, it's
That's
like, but that's the easiest part to do. Like,
dog.
Can you imagine?
how they can
Can you imagine like biting into mac and cheese and it like crunch like a saltine cracker?
Imagine
Like-
how mad. No, see,
oh nah.
and my family,
nah.
we're used to some good mac and cheese. My sister makes a slamming. Y'all
Yeah.
tasted
Oh
my
yeah,
sister's
no,
mac
that
and
was
cheese.
great mac and cheese.
So
yeah.
that's what we're used to. And then we had some cracker ass mac and cheese. And I say,
That's a double entendre.
right?
Like no, you set that up real nice. That was nice.
I mean the crunchy aspect, but like, nah, it was disappointing. We were sad, and everyone knew
We
it.
were sad.
You know, when we were reflecting after the meal, we were like, "Yo, who what happened there? What happened?" We were all trying to figure it out.
Oh no.
I think
bro.
everybody needs to like. For,
It was no secret.
Niggas fuck
Nobody
with
was
mac and cheese and
lying.
we gotta have a meeting about it.
I mean, you sometimes if someone
cannot
brings
happen
raw
again.
mac and cheese,
Right, nah. I'm like, that's why you gotta secure the traditions, because that's how you gotta vet everybody's recipes.
fact,
Right, right.
And it's like if you come up with some weak stuff, you can come back, but you're not coming back with.
were they
that.
confident
I
about the
think-
mac and cheese?
I think like 2 months in advance before Thanksgiving, everybody who claims they're gonna do like a certain dish need to put like a prototype out to the family.
If they haven't done it before.
If they haven't done it before, like, okay, we need to try. Give us a sample of your mac and cheese. You got before Thanksgiving, like we got to decide on that for real.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
did they come in confident? Like, you know how most people come with the mac and cheese. It's like, yes, this is some great ass mac and cheese.
Yeah, like kind of bragging about
Yeah.
it. So they weren't bragging. It's like
oh,
they
see,
didn't come in like super
they knew.
confident.
that should have been
So
a
that
sign.
was,
Yeah.
You know, red flag number 1. But yeah, you know, we live, and yeah, the positives outweighed the. No, it didn't. I'm trying to be positive, but Go ahead, Malachi.
It's hard to go
Go
past
ahead.
crunchy mac
Go
and
ahead.
cheese.
Right.
It reminds me of that video of the old lady who, like the older black lady who was like, "You can't be trying new shit out on Thanksgiving." It's like, why in the hell would you put raisins in the potato salad? I was trying something new. You don't try nothing new.
not Thanksgiving, no.
Oh,
today.
man.
Raisins.
But that's
Right.
Best thing on the plates, I think I'd have to say the mashed potatoes and gravy. That
Classic.
gravy was bussin'. It was very good. And I made the mac and cheese, so I can't say the mac and cheese because that is conceited. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
My food tastes good all year.
Right.
In comparison to, my own food.
Wind the tape back.
That's cool.
That was the most humblest Malachi
That's
became.
That's how you keep them on their toes. You know what I'm saying?
Me no conceited. Me humble.
Me frame.
You
got me.
Right.
I get it.
We hold each other accountable.
Yeah, right.
Malika's like, I'm humble with the only one wearing sunglasses indoors.
Y'all told me to do
No,
that.
Thank you.
That's
It's
crazy.
fine.
Thank you. I was about to
Go ahead, bro. Don't
outside.
listen to him. Don't listen to him, bro.
Don't make me bring up the socks.
Pick up fight.
Go ahead, bro.
He said I was trying to be festive.
The worst thing on my
man.
plate was
you have to bring up the socks, bro?
the turkey tofu.
What?
Tofu turkey. The turkey.
So it
tofu.
wasn't even turkey. It's
we
just
had
tofu.
turkey, but one of my aunts don't eat meat. And
So that's
she
her
made a
problem.
turkey
Yeah.
No, we had turkey, and then she also made a turkey tofu for anybody who's interested. It's not like she
So it's
sitting over there
tofu.
loading our plates with turkey tofu. I was like, let me try to okay,
love
she's
it.
into it. She's
Adventurous.
Yeah, try to do things. And the rice that was in it was good, and the asparagus was good, but the tofu always fucks it up, bro. Every time people would be putting shit out there, I'm like, all the vegetables are good, and the shit that you think is about to replace meat makes the whole dish bad.
Yikes.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Tofu.
It's
Yeah,
basically
literally.
just
It was
turkey
like
flavored
a big
tofu.
Piece of tofu. It was like one of those cakes that have ice cream inside of them.
Yeah, ice cream cake.
Why are we
It was like an
comparing?
ice cream cake, but the tofu was the cake, and then the rice was the ice cream.
Let me hurl real quick.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Go get a bucket.
Oh.
Like,
So it wasn't even like formed up as the turkey. I would have just
Yeah,
like.
there was like some thawing issue, so like it was also a little dry, I guess.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
It just tasted like tofu to me, and it wasn't the worst tofu that I tasted. It was actually some of the better tofu that I've tasted, but
That's really saying something. There.
yeah, but it's still tofu, and
Yeah.
it did not taste like turkey, so
I
easily the worst
bet.
thing on the plate.
Nothing beats original sometimes.
Proud of you for trying it,
Yeah, somebody got to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Do
I
what you
wasn't.
gotta do.
So literally, like, whew. But shit, I don't know about y'all too, but I was watching a little football too. We had the Turkey Bowl going on. We had Malachi's boys losing to the Raiders, so that was always fun to watch. So it's got me thinking, like, Thanksgiving is an American holiday. Like, what sport is America's sport? Is it America's pastime? Is it the sport with the bowls? Or is it hoops? Because, like, I don't know. I feel like, or soccer. I don't know. What y'all thinking? I'm
No,
curious.
damn well, no damn soccer, dog.
No,
I mean, there's a
I
lot
put
of
it out there
fans
case
in
it
America.
gets
Damn
You
well,
can't
no
take it
damn
away.
soccer.
We're
It's
struggling
not-
to qualify for the World Cup, so I don't know if you
Yeah.
could say that, but
True,
yeah.
yeah.
American
damn
sport, you
soccer.
have to at least be competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah.
So how are we not too?
I
know
feel
what I'm
like
saying?
it has
Best
to be like the NFL because it's also exclusively American.
True that.
Like rugby, sort of, I guess, European version or vice
Oh
versa.
yeah, but it's
And
not.
so- but it's not
football.
football.
It's
It's
not
not football.
Yeah.
I mean, it speaks for itself. I mean, me personally, I'm more of an NBA fan, and I do feel like the NBA is bigger than the NFL, but it's like also NFL second in my eyes, type of thing. Like it's big.
It's a good reason too.
Yeah.
I feel that. Yeah. And what's interesting about basketball too is it's funny because definitely started super American, but like it's actually becoming super international. Like in China, super popular. Like you'd hear about like Kobe going to China, and he was the biggest like.
European League.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
African-
it
African
definitely
League.
spread it
we saw how well
everywhere.
they competed in the Olympics.
Yeah.
So all the
Right.
countries, like,
Right.
it was way higher level of play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Central America got a good like international press like FIBA.
Right,
Everything,
right.
FIBA, football, basketball.
It's impressive. It's impressive. You know, homegrown, but it's branching its wings out. It's becoming like a soccer. You
So
know?
for
I'm proud.
me, like going off like piggybacking off of like Byron, I would say like it'll be basketball too.
Okay.
Like for me, it's basketball. I only say
Okay.
basketball because I just feel like the rise of popularity over the years, and like in the last probably like 20 years, is just amazing. So think about it. Think about like the prominent figures that kind of brought attention to basketball. So you have LeBron James speaks for himself, literally.
True.
You have Stephen Curry. You have Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's
Like
Greece.
you have, huh?
He Greek.
But I'm saying in terms
he's
of
in basketball,
staple that
like,
brings
yeah.
interest to the NBA.
Oh,
As the
we're talking about the
American
league.
state. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, word.
And then now because of the NCAA rule about how like athletes can make money off their like likeness,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this offers a better. So because of how unique the NBA is, they have multiple development leagues and like semi leagues in which people can like go professional.
Right, right.
So you have the G League or what? Yeah, the G League. So that's the development league, but you still get paid. You have like 2 or 3 alternative leagues as well that you can get paid coming out of almost high school now at this point.
right,
And you
right.
can like sign endorsement deals. So these are aspects that brings more like young athletes into the aspect of let me go the basketball route or let me
Yeah.
pursue the basketball route because it's more. I feel like it's more revenues or more avenues that allows you to at least make money. If you don't like make it to the biggest stage, you can still make money and be
Facts.
well off there. I think the other sports.
Facts,
relatively.
facts.
I feel
And
like
also like
Yeah.
if you're in those G leagues, like most people would rather be there than like one of the like international leagues, like because it's more competitive, like you're saying, and like playing in the NCAA too, March Madness, one of the biggest tournaments I know at least like in the country, like 100%, 100%, and it's like they got them competitive leagues like abroad, but if you want to make it to the NBA, like if you're trying to make that step, you're probably going to be playing.
Yeah, relatively in the Americas.
I feel like I agree. I definitely agree. And also it's it's American, it's spread international. But I do think I don't know. I feel like there's less I feel like there's less opportunities to go into like NBA than NFL. Just off of like team sizes. Also just like you're different type of like you're a different type of body. Like NBA compared to an NFL player, it's like you have someone super lengthy, tall and stuff to compare to like a lot of NFL players can be average height, but just like bulk,
Right.
pure
Or
bulk.
you can, like, work.
Are we saying which one's America's sport by the most people who can play it, or by the
Not-
most popular sport?
I'm talking about like literally like popularity. Because
Popularity?
it's so
Okay.
mainstream in terms of the reach that it's popular.
Okay.
What do you think though?
I think that I think that NFL is definitely the biggest. Like, basketball is rising and it has international appeal and stuff, but like the NFL just does numbers, man. The NFL does all the numbers. I mean, like the most watched like programs in the country of all time. Like, look at the top 30. Like half of them are Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even close. Like, it's like baseball used to be America's pastime, but now I think it's football. Like, college football is humongous. NFL football is humongous. Like, college football is big enough to rival other major sports, like, in popularity. Like, definitely more popular than a hockey, a Major League Soccer. I don't think it rivals baseball, though. But, like, yeah, so I think, like, football is just the bigger sport in general. It makes the most money compared to the other ones. Well, I don't know how much baseball makes, but it definitely makes more than the NBA.
Yeah.
It's more popular than baseball.
I feel like it has to make more than NBA. Or I mean,
Baseball is
in
definitely paid.
NBL.
You said
Most
NFL makes
games.
more than NBA, like in terms of the general overall revenue.
The National Football League makes more than the National Basketball Association.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. Like, they have more teams, bigger salaries, bigger stadiums, bigger brands. They've been around longer.
Yeah.
Like, they're huge. Like, and I think that when people were calling baseball America's pastime, like, big baseball events were big events for the country. And now big football events are big events for the country. Like, nobody gives a fuck about... There's no big basketball events before the finals. Like in the NFL, there's big events during the year. Like we're sitting down on Christmas and Thanksgiving watching football games. Like the Christmas slate of basketball games might be fun, but like the
Not
people are trying to
naturally.
watch the.
There's a
the football
turkey
game.
bowl. Like that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
like a
like-
commonplace term.
I don't know. I might just
Literally.
have to rival that only on the Christmas aspect, because the Christmas schedule be like loaded with the most sought after teams in the NBA. So it
Yeah.
really do has a big viewership.
But if you
Yeah.
compare like the time of year in either sport, more people are watching those NFL games than they're watching those NBA games because it's later in the season. The stakes are higher. The NBA season, they're not even near the All-Star break, so they're still like 3 months away from the All-Star break.
It's not crucial.
Yeah.
It's not
no.
crucial at all.
I
But
mean-
the NFL games, way smaller season means every game has more weight. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
And it's way more competitive.
Way more
too.
Way more
competitive.
competitive, yeah.
Like
the bottom team
basketball,
on
you kind of
basketball,
know.
you have
kinda
41
know what's gonna
blowouts
happen.
constantly. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
the Jags beat the Bills a couple weeks ago. What the fuck? You know
Dude.
what I'm saying? Like that's entertaining.
Man. Plus, I feel like championships, it is way more notarized for NFL than it is for NBA. I mean, NBA is different. It's not like one championship. And I'm not counting like the last game of like an NBA championship compared to like the Super Bowl. Like even combined, I still say like Super Bowl is way more people would view the Super Bowl than the entire like season of like the NBA.
It's like, yeah, with the playoffs, kind of like I think what you're saying too, like in the playoffs for the NFL, it's one game elimination, whereas like the
yeah.
basketball is a series. It can go up to 7 games. It's
Yeah.
like
True.
if you miss a game, it's not that bad.
Right.
And it's like, especially this year where the Suns were playing the Bucks, like I care about basketball, so I was like watching it, but there were a couple games that I missed. And it's like I wasn't like super upset. It wasn't like
You weren't
Super Bowl.
focused. Yeah.
I mean, it's on a Sunday. Like it's hard to miss it. Like almost. Like you
Right.
gonna
It has the
prioritize.
commercials. You
The
know?
Yeah,
commercials.
Super Bowl.
People
Yeah.
don't. My shorty does not like sports at all. She watches no sports, but she be watching the Super Bowl.
Because those
Mhm.
commercials,
Commercials,
are dumb
man.
as
That's
hell.
when they.
Yeah.
That's like the best time for
Don't
commercials.
touch my mama. Don't touch my Doritos.
So
You know.
Let's go.
They got some good ones.
I have a question for everybody. So do you know like basically like LeVar Ball, like Richard Williams, like Earl Woods? So these
Yeah.
are the fathers of the Ball brothers in basketball. So Lonzo, LaMelo, like all those. You got Richard Williams. So that's Serena, Vanessa, like
Yeah.
that's their father. Earl Woods, that's Tiger Woods' dad. If the way they kind of mentored and guided their kids through their sports career, kind of their like really hands-on approach, really strong advocacy. Do y'all agree with that type of parenting when it comes to if you had like a athlete type kid, like a young athlete, the way they was really involved in everything?
I have like, it's not really like, I guess answering question. Like, are you asking a question? Like, is it like, do you think that's something?
Do you support that style
Do you
of
support it?
parenting?
do you think it's like ethical or something?
Right.
I feel like that's that's an ethical question that it's in a weird way you can't truly answer.
Answer it anyway.
I know, but it's because
Right.
think about it. I don't think you can get, even if you take it like further to like LeBron James or even outside of like Michael Jackson, I don't think you even get that close of like an icon, like a peak like skilled person in their craft without an unethical practice of teach. Like you can't, like that's something where it's like we see all the documentaries. Like how many documentaries are there about like, oh, like this was their father? Were they a good good parent or something like that? But at the end of the day, it's like Serena Williams is Serena Williams because of like her father. Like there were other people, but like that like root of someone like father figure who just basically trained you from like basically right when you can like go out and actually perform the sport. I don't think you can get anything like you can't like give them. I feel like you can't like loosen the grip and get something as like perfected as like
Right.
those type of athletes.
I like that. I would say I'm gonna kind of like agree and also just say that. I mean, they're being super involved fathers. Like, I think in terms of like being a dad, like there's nothing wrong with that. And especially when the product is, like an icon, like I think I think that I see no problem with that, honestly. Like
But take into consideration also, again, some of the practices they have done
we're extreme.
were extreme, and
But,
you know, it's,
I mean,
it's
that's
a child.
teaching
Yeah.
discipline, and I think also it's like the kid kind of picks the sport. I'm assuming, you know, I haven't watched like all the documentaries yet, but
Cheating on the test.
Would have got caught.
got all the
Oh
F's.
man.
F for the whole semester,
Come on,
man.
man. You gotta expel you now.
But yeah, it's right.
He's the one with the principal tie
go,
too.
Go sit in my office.
Principal, vice principal.
Damn near.
Laying down the law.
Damn near. Whole private school. Catholic. That makes so much sense now. It makes so much sense.
No, literally.
You freaking hotep ass. Turtleneck chain. I don't think we don't see you. Twisted turtleneck chain.
You going for
You have a problem, my black brother?
His name is Brother Shabazz. That's
That's your brother.
You know.
I don't know, man.
But-
I don't know. Like,
But-
if you do it, like, okay. So I just want to get clarity on what you guys are saying you agree with. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're saying that, let's say your son would 100% be the next Michael Jackson, but you have to abuse that nigga like Joe did. Like, make him sleep in fucking cabinets or whatever, like, beat the shit out of him, like, do all those things.
No.
Do you think that justifies it? The fact that he becomes an icon for sure, do you think that justifies it?
I
'Cause I feel
don't-
like that's the question.
I
Yes.
don't justify it, but I do. I feel like it's sort of like, if you don't know, but if you did not do, like, it's kind of like a touch and ground type of area. But it's like, if you did not do some of those things, you would have not had Michael Jackson.
No,
but
I know,
you
I'm
don't
saying,
know
like,
that
do you think
it's
it's worth doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
So take in consideration, okay, LeVar Ball. Think about like how he marketed his sons.
no. His is I think
Yeah.
the
His-
Joe
his is a
Jackson
little
like
different,
the most
yeah.
extreme version. I feel
Right.
like the training your kid or like marketing them aggressively, like being a dickhead in the media. Who cares? Like,
yeah.
I feel like he didn't. It's not like he was sitting out, like beating the shit out of his kids, and you know what I'm saying, sticking them in like crazy plays, like not giving them a place to sleep. Like they're rich, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like if that method was kind of like used for Michael Jackson, like I feel like the icon would have been there, but not all the other weird shit that we got with Mike. You know?
But are you
Like,
sure? But that's the thing. Are you like?
I think. I
like-
mean, trauma kind of causes that.
It does,
stuff,
but you have to think like
typically.
this person, like he was doing so many
I'm no doctor.
horrible things.
I don't know that.
He was
I'm a make believe businessman.
not a doctor.
You know, I didn't bring my
Oh
stethoscope
my
today,
God.
so that's not my role today.
I said I'm a principal. I don't know.
I just, you know,
cool with
I
that.
agree. I agree that the things he's done are completely unethical. And if you could repeat time, if there was a way to stop that, yes. But I can't dismiss the fact that because of that, yes, we got a lot of weird, obscure things,
Yeah.
but
Do we?
At least.
I feel like there've been plenty of successful like athletes that don't have a crazy ass like story like that, or just in general, just not even an athlete, like a successful whatever, like it could be actress, whatever in that aspect. There's been successful people that had parents that didn't do those type of methods, and they're very successful still.
No, yeah, that's what I just wanted to ask, like, a little bit further, like, just into the ethical, like, where is the line on how tough you can be on your kid
Right.
to produce a certain outcome?
Right.
right.
It's
So, like,
I think the line is
being an
abuse.
icon that big of a deal? You know what I'm saying? Is that fulfilling to anybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, all these people get there, and most of them say it's not that fulfilling.
See,
so, like,
yeah.
is it worth it?
I feel
to
like the
traumatize
line's
somebody?
moved.
I think
I
you
feel
bring
like
that-
it's moved. Like it's like you had a situation just as Joe Jackson, but then you do have a situation like LeVar Ball. Like he didn't do any of the crazy stuff. He was a really committed father to make sure all of his sons, and like he was crazy, but I mean he did it.
I fuck with him.
Yeah, like you gotta respect him, but it's like
He played a media game really well.
yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, I feel like it's evolved. Like you never know. The next Giannis or next LeBron we ever or Jordan if we ever get. Like, for all you know, that father could have been like, yeah, I just basically let him play. I made sure he was always there. He could have been like the nicest guy. It's like maybe the bar just kind of elevates over time with how parenting is evolved and stuff.
True that. True that. Yeah, because I feel like back then, I think a little slap around was
Yeah, that was
not
kinda,
that bad, and then I think he took it a little too far. But like, I mean,
He started closing
I'm
that.
not a father. I don't know.
Close that. You're sick.
Some type of principal you are.
Hey,
Sheesh.
can't argue with results.
Oh, man. Oh, man, crazy. But since we kind of led into Joe Jackson, like talking about music, what were your like how do you think music just helped you? Like helped you like in any factor, in any type of way. Like it was like that. Like it could have been beats, it could have been songs, it could have been like, yeah, bro, this like slime language during finals saved my life. Or at least kept me awake. It's like
Kept me awake.
Kept me awake so I could stare at the book.
Yeah, basically.
Not studying, just I'm here,
Just bopping.
stuck on autopilot. Like, you know what? This beat crazy though.
Said I learned all the lyrics that night, but I didn't learn any chemistry.
And you know what? I got something
Confused
new.
the chemical formula with a slat.
Add 808 beat in there.
Chemical equation for slats.
Oh man. But yeah, man, like music is everywhere. It had to save you at some point.
Yeah, I mean, shit, it gets me through every day at my 9 to 5. Honestly, I mean, plug my,
Oh yeah.
absolutely. Like, and then yeah, good point too. Like with like finals and just like it's just like a great work aid. It's hilarious. I have a friend actually. Every time that the iTunes or Spotify like top 100 played comes on.
Oh,
This one girl, it's like all like white noise and like yoga.
oh my god.
That's all. Holy crap!
Just white noise and yoga.
That's
Jeez.
disgusting,
That's-
bro.
She
Oh,
worked in
man.
IB investment banking, so like
Oh,
yeah,
man.
she
That took her
was
soul a little bit.
on the verge of mental breakdown. So it's like you gotta find
You gotta calm
your
it down.
basing. Yeah. So music, I think that's perfect for that. Like, I mean, and then yeah, it's just like it goes with the mood. Like if you're angry, it's like I honestly I had like a pissed off playlist too. Like something I could just like
Talking shit.
just get your emotion out.
Yeah.
Talking shit.
Yeah,
That's all.
definitely.
Exactly. But what about you, Brent?
Man, music is like a catalyst, like to get me through any and everything. I promise you. Like, I listen to music for any and every reason. As an excuse, give me any reason to listen to music. So while I'm at work, it keeps me focused. When I was in college, it helped me. It helped me when it came to studying and just knocking out homework or, just passing on the yard. Really, just a 4-5 minute brisk walk can go so great. It'd be the greatest 5 minutes of your life. If you got two good songs back to back, you'd be like, this is a hit. Now I can go into this dry ass class and act like I'm listening. Like that's what music can do for you. But really, it's just like it helped me in so many different situations. Like when my mom passed, I listened to music heavy. Like I don't know, it's just a way to outwardly express yourself. Like it's really like a good medium just to really express how you feel, or it can really change your mood. Like you can listen to different, like if you're feeling down, you can listen to some like high music and it can help you. Or if you're feeling a certain type of way, you can listen to that music that associates with that feeling that you're feeling. Like some I don't know, like when I clean the house, I can only clean my house if I'm listening to like 70s, 80s, like R&B. Like I have to because that's what I grew up
nice.
Just
on.
get used to it. Yeah.
It makes sense. Like I feel weird if I don't listen to music, if not that type of music as I'm cleaning up. So
It's
yeah.
a great vibe to put on too. You be
What?
folding clothes.
Perfect folds
Pine
too.
sol up in
Perfect
the air,
folds.
like So
Do you
I
remember?
feel that.
yeah, exactly. So
That's a
man,
vibe.
Oh,
yeah, music
man.
has just been with me any and everywhere, in any type of way I can apply it to. So I love it. So that's how I feel about music. Malachi, like, what's your vibe on music? How does it do for you? Like, what's going on?
I mean, I listen to music a lot. Like, I think all of us do. Like, we're all, like, music guys. That's one of the things that we all vibe about. But, like, what does it help me with? I'm horrible insomniac. Like,
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Oh, dude, like,
Can't sleep?
no, like, can't get to sleep. Like, and lately, actually, like, it's crazy. This year, it's been a little harder for me to sleep through the night. Like, I wake up at, like, 4 a.m.
Really?
And then I have to try to go back to sleep. It's the worst.
That'd be
That's
nuts.
But when I first started having like issues with going to sleep, like when I was in 6th or 7th grade, like I had this boombox, and I would just turn it on real low because I didn't have headphones, because my mom wouldn't let us wear headphones to sleep. And I would just turn it on real low and then just listen to my little CDs until I fell asleep. And that would be like, I would fall asleep, and then it was crazy because I would wake up as soon as the music turned off. Like, my mom and my brother would come in to turn off the music, and I would wake up. Like,
What you doing?
yeah, like
Like one of those cartoons.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
So yeah, it really helps me like go to sleep. Helps me like, I have a racing mind, so it's just good to like give me something to latch onto, like a single thought that I can go.
Like
to
an
sleep
anchor?
to. And then yeah, like going through hard times, like gosh, I remember when I broke up with my last girlfriend. Like, there were just a few albums that came out like around that time.
Was this
It was
SZA
perfect.
season?
That was just so perfect, bro.
SZA season.
It was like Summer Walker had dropped out over like the first one.
Yeah. She
and-
had you in your tears.
It's funny because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like you
bro.
role reverse that because all that's from
I
like
know,
a
yeah,
woman's
I know.
perspective, like, but it's like you did this to me.
Yeah,
How
no. See,
could
here's
you?
the thing. I grew up with sisters, so I've always grown up role reversing songs like that they were jamming to that I thought were a bop, but it's about these. You know what I'm saying? So I'm.
Well, no, I understand it because I grew up with sisters too, so I can understand you like this is a
Literally,
bop.
It's
like,
another, yeah, I'm
so-
instantly. They say boy, I say girl. That's all I gotta
So
do.
still
It don't
over
even
it?
Rhyme no more. I don't give a fuck.
So still over it, like it's a bop.
My man said fully committed in this.
literally, niggas to bitches.
Yeah, like
Uh,
so apples oranges.
Literally. So it'd be funny because I'd be like, she ain't pay my bills. She ain't pay my some shit like
See,
that.
you're the type of guy that like the women nowadays like tell you ain't shit. You go half on rent type nigga. Like you're the type.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
certainly not.
These bitches ain't
I'm just
shit.
We'll get into it more later.
They
I
ain't
guess,
paying my
but-
rent yet. You know? Come on.
Man, treat
They
me.
ain't holding
Hell
their
no.
weight.
I'm surprised.
She ain't take me out in forever. You know.
But that's
Where
the
she
thing,
went?
like
yeah.
when you're ready to talk that shit, or when you're like really sad or whatever, like you said, there's just always a song for the situation, bro. There's always somebody's. It's like comforting because when you're going through hard times, it's like one of the worst things that you feel like you're the only one, or you feel like you're the only one who's going
Yup,
through it. You're the only one
yup.
going through it, and then you listen to a song, you're like, oh shit, they know exactly how this feels.
And they
there's,
just
like, some
expressed
comfort
it
in that.
perfectly with this 808 trap beat.
Literally, bro. I'm like, wow, they made a banger out of my pain.
The way
Fuck
808
what you talking about, bro?
The way
Like Rod
808s
Wave?
just saved a lot of
I
heartbreaks.
love you. I love that.
Broadway. I'm like,
Oh,
who
man.
hurt
Yeah.
you?
Because they hurt me too.
Like,
Right,
that's
right,
how I
right.
feel, bro.
That's how I feel about
Let's
Giveon,
team up and
too.
Let's team up. You know what I'm saying?
Givion's
Like,
my exact toxic, bro. Like,
No,
if
you gotta listen to Sorry Ari the Kid, bro. Like that's a different type
Sorry
of
Ari the
toxic.
Kid?
Sorry Ari
Oh,
the
man.
Kid. I'm gonna put you on. Like
Let me know.
I'm got y'all. I
we
got
about
the
to be
viewers too. I'm gonna make a
toxic season
playlist,
2.
and it's gonna be the interlude playlist, and I'm gonna update that just for y'all, man.
Okay.
It's coming soon. The interlude playlist.
Hey.
That's up.
Let us know about you, bro.
Yeah, man. Music's a continuous lifesaver, my guy. Like, I don't know, man. For me, it's crazy. Like, music's like the only kind of like thing that just keeps me just in the loop of like just being able to just flow and keep moving and stuff like that. Like, you got mind you, like I'm coming from like a whole background of like, you know, I don't have my mother, like I never knew my dad. I'm poor, living in a middle class. Like, you've seen like area, like middle white, like suburban, no minorities ass neighborhood. And then going to like performing arts schools and all those other type of regular publics. And so it was just nice to like, because music always kind of, like, I don't know how you guys listen to music, but like it's a visual thing for me. Like it's like I can see music and then kind of visualize like a place of where that music puts me and stuff like that.
Can you send me that type of edible? That sounds astronomical.
Try the M&M, my guys. But nah, man. Like, I just, I love music, man. Like, I really, like, that's my first love, commitment, and everything else. Because it was the thing that really helped me just going through stuff. Like, especially because I don't know. Like, for me, I was very open listening to a lot of things. Even if like I love following like those normal trends and stuff, but I also just love all the like off the wall alternative things that kind of came in because it just gave a new perspective of like when you're listening to it, you're like it's connecting with a side of me that like I needed like a visual to like kind of connect with me in that type of area and stuff like that. But yeah, bro, love music. Made me go into a bunch of different instruments. Made me love making beats, DJing, all that kind of stuff. I love music.
I got a really quick question. I got a really quick question for everybody. Like, I feel like we all agree that we're avid listeners to music in some form, fashion, and we realize like we all like love music. Do you kind of remember the song that kind of like, you know what? I really love music. Like, this is, I really like, you really kind of underline. You probably never really noticed, but like, just like this is the song that made me realize I love music.
Swimming Pool, Kendrick Lamar.
Really?
I don't know if it's like, but as like I can remember, how, like I can just remember that's the first song like I think I heard.
Oh shit.
I just love like that was the first song I actually heard the lyrics and I was like this is poetry. Like it's something special. Like there's not enough recognition in this type of thing, and that was the entrance, man. Gateway drug.
True.
What about you, Brian?
Damn. Okay. So there's a few songs that come to mind. So it's like low key. So my sister was like really into like Britney Spears and NSYNC actually. So like when it comes to like the first songs that like bops, I think of "Hit Me Baby One More Time" and "Bye Bye Bye."
I
By
beg.
those two
Hey,
niggas.
we
I
all
beg
fucked
your
with them.
pardon?
We all fucked with
Right.
them.
Now
Did you have the Just
Bye,
Dance
bye,
on the
bye,
Wii?
bye.
Did you do the little dance on the Wii and stuff?
we had it, but I wasn't using it. My little sister had the game.
No.
No.
But I don't even know if I tried it, to be honest. Like, yeah, I wasn't in that growth mindset yet. But when it comes to like personally, like something that like I picked and I really messed with, also funny, it would be either Akon, Smack That.
Nice.
Nice.
8 years old saying smack that. Don't know
Right.
what
Oh,
you're smacking.
no, Smack That.
Don't know what you're
I
smacking.
knew all the words to that.
Don't know nothing.
No, nothing. But I was like, I
Oh,
know nothing
man.
but the words.
It's catchy.
It's like if you could think of a one song for Branford, it's like Akon, Smack That.
I would have never.
That was the first song that hit my iTunes playlist. Let me tell you that.
Oh man.
That's awesome.
Or Heartless, also.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Oh,
808
you started young.
Heartbreaks.
Okay,
Exactly.
true that.
Exactly.
Yours?
So like those were the two I would say.
I would say the first song that I can think of. We were at my sister had a musical, and like they ended the musical with like, I don't know if you guys remember the song. I can't think of the name of the song, but it's like, I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight.
I know that
Okay,
song.
I've heard that. Yeah,
I know that
It
song.
sounds
It's like
familiar.
it's like a pretty older one, and
Yeah.
then so that was the first time I seen music as like a spectacle. Like everybody jumped out of the
Oh, yeah.
stands.
Oh,
Like there were
nice.
people dancers planted in the. It was like whoa, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first song I ever learned to dance to was 1 2 Step by Sierra. Yeah, that was super fun.
That's a bop.
Oh, that is a bop.
That's a bop.
And
for
then the
real.
first song I
Yes,
ever
sir.
really sang, I sang it to this shorty when I was in 3rd grade. I know.
Yo.
I look like I would do it too.
Been a fuckboy.
So you was
I can't even
smoothing?
help
Certified
myself, son.
fuckboy.
I can't even help myself.
So
But
you was smoothing?
I was
man.
literally. It was One Wish. If I had one wish.
Oh, he took that practice bra right off.
Yeah, you going for the gusto. And you know, I gotta commend you for that. That's one hell of a
with-
song to sing
bro,
at third
bro.
grade.
I was in
man.
my feelings. That's when I knew I was romantic very young, buddy. Very young.
Are you romantic?
Yes.
Oh, that
young
was
romantic.
raging. I was trying to think. I was
Yeah,
like,
bro.
oh my god. Okay,
Yeah,
hilarious.
way
Oh,
back.
Classic,
man, that's
bro.
funny.
Classic. I loved all those early Mario songs. Like any song that had motherfuckers in their feelings.
That was your
was
shit.
my shit. It's so
Really?
crazy.
Back then, you could hit those notes too. You'd be young as
literally,
hell.
I
You'd be
was a
like,
soprano.
Mhm.
I was a
yeah,
soprano.
note for note with Mario. Come on.
I was singing with Neo. I was feeling,
Feeling
we used to
fit.
do little karaoke's at the crib.
Feeling different.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can't hit these notes.
Those are
Oh,
mine.
man.
Those are mine. Did you go, Brent?
Oh no. I just have two quick ones. Like the very first one, it was really catchy. Everybody know it. We fly high, no
Oh,
lie, and you know it.
Ballin'.
I can't even
Like the
do it
Jim
right
Jones
now.
ballin', that
man.
was like an anthem to me. Like that was like my favorite song. Like I really love that damn song. And then when I really realized how much I really love music, and this is shout out to Drake, it's really funny because this was a really catchy song to me. And I'm like, I really like this song. It was Over.
Oh,
Dude.
facts.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
like I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like on
Yeah.
my. I had like the little digital clock, the little analog clock that had the radio on it. So you know the little digital, like get the little red digital on it. So we used to get the radio. And I remember I heard Over. I'm like, damn, this is a.
He
What
went
the-
stupid.
I'm like, this is a catchy ass song, but yeah, it was. So it was balling first, like as a kid, but when I really realized how much I really like music it started with Over, like with Drake. So Over became the beginning. So it's hilarious.
Dog.
Nice.
Great
Nice,
I mean,
nice.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Of course you're not.
You got good taste. What can I say?
Sick. Sick to my stomach.
Oh yeah, Byron, did you give your?
Yeah, I gave the whole psychedelic speech, my dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh man, but
Listen, how much he was paying attention.
Yeah.
No,
see,
okay,
as
but
you
I
could
remember,
tell.
I remember that, but I was like thinking of like
You're
a
thinking the
specific
back end
song.
of it.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So I got another question for y'all. So it's funny that it really popped up when you say you sung that song to your girlfriend in third grade. That's
She's
hilarious.
not my girlfriend. I was trying to get her to be my girlfriend.
It's funny. That's
And
actually
And you got her, and you got her as your
grade that I actually
girlfriend.
had
That
my
was first love.
Girlfriend was third grade.
Malachi was a
hilarious.
heartthrob. Let him know.
Certified lover boy looking at for real.
He had the beer full before he was even able to
At
walk.
third grade.
Sick.
That'd be horrible.
Said, listen, honey.
He had the 70s mustache, the 30-point mustache.
You know what? You know what? Stop roasting third grade Malachi. Ask a question, nigga.
Yeah, so my question is, how would you kind of describe the difference in like relationship values nowadays, like in society, versus how it was like maybe our grandparents or maybe our parents? Like, what's the kind of difference that you kind of see today than you kind of see like in the past?
I feel like, I mean, social media basically just flipped it all around. Or like, let me not say flipped it. It just added a whole nother layer, or maybe evolved a different type of style. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm retired, so I kind of got lucky. Hey, I got lucky before it got real. Like you know what? I respect every one of y'all. They are in this game and they are winners. You got ladies, these three fine fellow men.
What you about to
beautiful.
say?
These two fine fellow men.
Oh, he's also
Don't get me
retired.
fucked up, bro, please.
Wait, yeah, I'm like, what you
going,
about to
"What?"
say?
I don't know what he's trying to say. He's gonna say that y'all are single.
She
Don't
said,
do my-
Oh man.
So what is this at a minute 30?
No,
Got
and so you just weren't gonna say nothing.
She gonna time
You just
stamp
weren't
it.
gonna. You could have spoke up. You got a mic.
It's right here.
like,
It's on
oh, we
timestamp.
single?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
right,
I'm gonna be real single.
Nah, I'm gonna be real. Not the double down.
I'ma
shout out
show
to
you
Malachi's
single.
love.
Nah,
Oh,
these Megan
man.
Stallion as girls, they got us specked up. Man, it's a hot girl summer this summer, and then it's a cuddle season this winter. Like, man,
You going on a rant? My God, you letting this shit out? Yeah,
My
this
man just
DJ
got
It's
AIDS.
a hot girl. Let me in. Like damn, nigga.
I'm sick of it. This Megan Stallion needs to put on some sweats and sit down.
Good Lord have mercy. They didn't make one back in my day like this.
She eat her prune juice and relax.
Different type of water they're drinking.
My God.
I mean, I think.
No, the water is right though.
That's crazy.
Come on, calm down, principal.
Yeah, seriously.
Take a drink for that. I know we're not playing this
We're
game
not playing
anymore,
the
but
game
you got to
anymore,
drink.
But Brentford's fucking a line over there. Tiptoeing.
In my Jordans.
I don't know. I feel like the attitudes are different. Like he does allude to a great point behind all the craziness is like I feel like a big difference is how casual relationships are now compared to others. Like back in the day, if you were to talk about what was bad about the relationships was that they were overcommitted. Like they would commit so much up front that they never felt like they could
burned
get out.
out.
Even when they could, like, you know, they committed before they knew somebody. And then so that
Kinda
even when so you were already committed. Now you see all these horrible things and like people would just stay.
Right.
And now it's like I feel like it's a opposite. Like you want on demand commitment. Like you want commitment like your Amazon Prime. Like
Here now, like
Yeah.
right
like
now.
I'm ready to hot girl summer this summer, so I'm a hot girl summer or hot boy summer, whatever the fuck. And then it's
Fall's
cuffing season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to be snuggled up. Come snuggle up with me. Get the fuck out of my face come April. You know what I'm saying? Like
Fuck on.
yeah. I think that's not everybody's attitude by any means, but like if you were talking about the bad parts about the attitude, back in the day it was just way too ready to get committed before you were ready, and now I feel like
So lack of thereof. Is it like more so a transparency type thing, or like expectations?
I feel like people just don't want to get
I think
committed.
it's kind of like a power shift, like the fact that women have like more vocal ability to like make their options known and shit. Like I think part of it is like they didn't have the chance to do it back in the day. They're like, you know, they're allowed to.
Season the shit out of that. Power to them.
So I don't know.
I'm an ally.
I don't know.
That's right. Feminists right here. Yeah.
All about the hot girl summer.
Yeah, these guys nipple hat in the back.
Free the nip. All that.
Bras are not good for you. That's what I know scientifically.
Like scientifically, like I support the science. Look at the numbers, the data.
It's kind of funny, like going to college at Howard, like a lot of girls were on the free the nipple thing. So like bras were not a big deal, like at all. Like it was very common not to see girl with bras.
I really did. It really wasn't until you really talk to like a woman, to realize how much they dislike bras,
hate
how uncomfortable bras are. I'm like, damn, I thought it was just something y'all wore just.
Like underwear.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's just like relatively up top underwear.
And now I hear girls complain about like, oh, she's not wearing a bra. I'm like, okay.
Like,
she-
so
you know what I'm saying?
they'll
Like,
treat you and even
Yeah,
ask them
yeah.
about
Like,
like why you not wearing a bra.
It'd be
Like,
girls policing girls on wearing a bra just as much as it is guys policing girls. I'm like, bro, like,
Yeah.
That's
what
you
we're
know it's
talking
uncomfortable.
about.
like
yeah.
why you find it so hard?
Yeah, like she doesn't.
Like at this
it.
point, you're
What the
just
fuck?
jealous that you can't let yours out.
Right, like that's all it is.
Like,
Those
Like,
type of
this
girls
the hill
are
you wanna
literally
die
a
on?
whole conversation we could have. Like girls that like hold other girls to like. We basically were alluding to that with like Chloe.
really
like,
interesting to
it's
see.
a whole conversation.
It's like it's just interesting to be a spectator and just see that, and you're like, you kind of see like maybe do we do like that bad? Well, I know it's like it's different how girls spectate girls and guys spectate girls and stuff like that. But I definitely feel like because of visualization of how we see a lot of girls spectate girls, like some guys definitely like lean back when it comes to some, I guess, like their own spectating as well. You know what I mean? Like it's more chill. Like I don't think a lot of guys are as like, oh, she has to have like pure natural hair. She has to have high heels. She has to be like it's.
I think you'd be
it's
surprised.
really.
I think you'd be surprised. I mean, I think some of those things aren't a big deal now because like there's just a bigger like positive movement around like body modification surgery. But like there are plenty of niggas who are like, you know, if you got anything like any surgery, like they're not gonna fuck with you. Or like the opposite, like they're like, bro, like why don't you have a BBL? Like why aren't you like why isn't your body busting? It's so easy to do.
This nigga sick.
right.
It's sick.
Yeah.
Like I think, you know, there's people with bad opinions all over the place.
It is. It'd be kind of crazy when you hear some of these opinions. Like it'd be wild.
So I love Twitter. I love Twitter. My favorite, like this is my favorite conversation on Twitter is like just the relationship conversations because I think that people ask just like the wildest questions, and like just talking about like situationships. You know what I'm saying? Like that is something that's unique to our generation. I think much more than previous generations. Like in the past, they probably did have some, but it's not nearly as widespread or openly discussed.
Right, definitely
Right.
more taboo.
Yeah.
Taboo.
And I
Taboo.
don't-
It's more transparent.
I'm
how
not big on the
people are.
situationships. You know what I'm saying?
Bamboo.
So like, how do you feel about like, you know how there's kind of a big rise of a lot. Well, I don't know if it's a rise, but a lot of people our age are very comfortable, like, you know, having a kid without like the actual marriage and stuff like that. They're like,
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, there are
example,
people who
yeah.
like to have kids without who like I'll have a kid.
they're like,
before I
oh,
a
like I'll
wife.
have a kid with like, you know, a girl I'm cool with, but I see myself raising them on their own and stuff like that.
That's problematic.
It is.
That's like one of my fears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ass.
Like-
Because like, yeah, I mean, I think you also mentioned it in one of our episodes too, like just like the strength and the benefits of a child growing up in a two-parent household. Like,
Literally.
yeah,
Can't
it's
beat
just
numbers.
like, I
Yeah.
mean, if nothing else, I mean, it's like, okay, you want a kid, but like, that's you. Like, that's you're bringing another person. Like, that's not gonna be a puppy, you know. Like,
Right.
that's
a
a
person.
being, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's good with that, or what's good for that? Him, her, you know.
They.
You see how I, like, you know.
I feel that like it's like a big responsibility.
True that.
Yeah.
And actually, okay, well, I feel like we didn't get that. How do you guys feel about like situationships? Honestly, like, I mean,
I feel like it's all temporary. Like at the end of the day, bro, like
What does that mean?
niggas are dating like they're in their 20s, bro. When people retire
True,
and start
true.
getting into like the
Are
whole
you saying that
s-
in a
What do you-
general term?
yeah,
Not,
what do
it's
you
not
mean?
gender specific.
I feel like, you know, when they do the whole situationship where it's like, oh, like I'm in a relationship or I'm open, or it's like, oh, I only do like open, whatever. It's not like, I guess, like one guy, like two partners.
What are we talking?
So
is a
let's talk
situationship?
about first. Let's break
a
it down.
situation.
What is a situationship? Let's just start from there.
Right,
What is
'cause
what
we
is you
all must be
guys
working off of-
overall understanding?
Oh,
what would you
okay.
consider a situationship?
Right. So this is
Yeah.
like, I see like two people like, you know, starting to like maybe hook up, and maybe another word is like talking, but like you guys are not quite in a relationship, but y'all are some.
It's like you guys say you guys are together. Like my point of view is you guys say you guys are get together, but it's not as like exclusive.
Like
maybe it's not formal.
It's not formal.
You
It's
know.
like we're not just, we have other partners, or we kind of,
So in
That,
your
or
mind,
you're
an
just
open
not-
relationship would be a situationship as well.
Not an open
not
relationship. 'Cause I think an open relationship.
but like there's not even a title. Like I just feel like there's just no title.
I
like,
think yeah, because like an
yeah.
open relationship means like you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend, but you guys have opened it up to have other partners, like flings or whatever.
I
Yeah.
feel like a situationship is basically like the aspect of dating without letting either or the other person, the other party know that you're dating.
Oh, cheating.
So like otherwise. So what I'm saying is, if you talk to like another woman, right, and y'all hook up, but y'all going out time to time here and there, technically dating, right? But if y'all not exclusive and you tend
Oh.
to date another person, like take another person out, you may have sexual relations with another person, right? Then it gives out, but the other person, each other party don't know that you're doing that, and you feel like this the other person think like, okay, at some point we're gonna be in a committed, boundary set relationship, but literally it's not going nowhere. Like you kind of stuck in a limbo phase of hooking up, going out, and no progress towards a relationship. I think that's what a situationship is.
That's a
Because
great
I
way
think
to put it.
that is a
I
good
think
point.
both sides, at least one side wants to have a committed relationship, and then the other side, unless it's communicated appropriately, then they might not know that, or they just don't want to do that, but they haven't spoken about that vocally.
So you're saying there's kind of a, I don't want to say problem if that's too strong of a word, but there's kind of like a uneasy. There's a miscommunication.
unless there's like transparency in the communication that both of you guys are like not exclusive,
Right.
and you're
Okay.
dating other people, then it's a situationship because you really don't know.
Ooh,
There's some
okay.
kind
That
of
is interesting.
disconnect.
I didn't
Y'all
think
aren't
about
on the
that,
same
actually.
page.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, maybe I ain't shit, but I tend to date, like, assume from the jump
That is
that
not gonna.
we're not exclusive. I mean, if we've just gone out on 2 dates,
Yeah.
why would I? Like,
But
at what
I'm saying,
point
like,
does it become a situationship?
I
Does
think
it
it's-
become
how long
clear
do I
from
have
the
to be
other
dating
partner's
you?
point of view that they're much more serious than you are, but you're still kind of like still vaguely dating. I feel like maybe that might be.
I mean,
the more
I don't
concrete.
decide what I'm trying to do with somebody before I date them. I don't fucking know you. That doesn't make sense.
Right.
Like,
Right.
why would I have? I don't have any commitment. Don't be committed to me. I don't fucking know you.
I think it's over an extended period of time. That's when the situationship becomes that.
That's what I'm
if you're
saying. At
in
what
it-
point does it
Yeah,
become you're
yeah, yeah.
just like dating, getting?
I
to know
think
each
maybe
other, and
at the-
becomes like a situation.
I guess 3 dates, 4. Maybe if y'all hook up, that may accelerate that because feelings are different for people if they have sex together. Somebody might have the grip 3000. You feel me? The sucktastic 2-hand swirl.
Oh my god.
Sucktastic 2 hands.
You feel me? And now you feeling some type of way, but shorty, you feel me? She's not. She don't want that. She don't want no relationship. And now you trying your damnedest to wife her, and she don't want to do that.
You try your damnedest, bro.
I
Hell
feel
yeah,
like
you
I
try
came
your
in
damn
thinking
best.
I was messing with a regular woman, but she pulled out the swirly 2000.
Yeah.
like from that point of view, I feel like a
2-hand grip, 3
situationship
speeds.
is. I would just call it as vague as like a relationship that just has a miscommunication. One person has expectation that another person does not, or they have different expectations. I feel like that can be, but I'm gonna go with what I said previously of like I just feel like that's just like shit when you're young, dude. Like when you get older and it's like okay, you're trying to like I don't know, everyone's different, but like when you get to a point where you're trying to settle down or think about families and stuff, I just think that stuff's kind of gonna go out. I feel like it'll cause shit to happen in the future that we don't know now. But I don't think like a situationship is something that like lasts past like maybe early 30s or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I hope not, honestly.
Man,
And
what
it's
if
like,
you don't want a relationship still?
I guess it,
Man, you
yeah,
better be
depends on your
rich. You
maturity,
better-
too.
better
Like,
be
ain't
ancient and
nothing-
rich.
Like some people don't like some people really feel like if it's not the one, I don't feel like a certain type of way about a certain person for whatever reason that they feel. It hasn't come up in a person that they previously, been with, relationship, sex with, whatever it may be. Then they're not gonna be with nobody that they don't want to be or feel some type of way about. So would you call that a situationship type thing? But that's just my take on that. What you
Yeah.
just said. That's not a question to ask, but that's just how I see it.
I think it's one of those things where it's like, like Malachi was saying, it's like, just like that before dating phase, like maybe it's just like, doing shit. And it's just like, we recently came up with a term for it. It's like, just like, we've been good about like making terms for things like
In this
white
generation,
fragility
right?
is one of my
First of all,
favorites.
What's it called?
White fragility.
What?
What the fuck is that?
What is
Y'all
white?
haven't-
white
you haven't
fragility?
heard about
What's the
that?
definition, bro?
no.
Say it right now.
So that's when, you call someone out for like being, racist, or maybe not even like racist, but like they just say something that's questionable and they get all defensive and they're just like, well,
The fragile ego of the white man when you hold them accountable for their.
Oh damn!
Here we go,
I got
Oxford right here,
I got
Oxford
a nasty
dictionary.
mind. I was thinking
I
about
didn't
something
dictionary it,
completely
but that's,
different.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought you said wife ability. I'm like,
I thought you said
white
white.
fragility.
I
Fragility.
thought you said
So it's
white
like,
virginity.
or like even like being that they have like that kind of like position of like power or whatever, like just like you call them out on that. It doesn't even have to be like racist, like but like a misstep or something, and it's like they get extra defensive. It's just like
you know how they get really weird about the race conversation, like even if it's not like necessarily something racist that happens, like if you mention race around the white person, they're like, oh,
flabbergasted.
like they don't even know how to
That's
approach
not me,
the
bro.
conversation.
That's not me
yeah,
at all, bro.
exactly. Like that's white fragility.
Oh man, I
Okay.
feel
So it's
like
like that. Those new terms. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Like situationship. I don't know if that was there in the 70s.
oh,
I feel like
I don't think
I mean,
so. I
it
feel
might
like-
have been there without the term.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm saying.
I feel like social media has really like exacerbated a lot of these relative like terms for things that's probably already been here. It's probably been here like for centuries, but they just never had no formal name on it. And we just put a formal name on it, and it's just more widespread because social media is social media.
That's
Right.
that's how I
Yeah.
feel. Like that's how I feel about a lot of social media. Is like we're
It's
not
been
seeing no
here.
new shit. We're just seeing it. Like it's
Right.
been
Exactly,
happening.
right.
You're just seeing.
Like,
it
how
for
do
the
you
first
have
time.
a granddad that had 4 families in 4 different cities?
You know,
and-
what I'm saying? They think
And
it's
he
the
had
first
time for all
generation
of
to ever
them.
be messy. Like what?
Oh
Come
man,
on,
They
man.
bro.
just didn't have social media. If they had social media back in the day for the stuff that they did, please.
probably would have been worse than right now,
Please.
honestly, because
I
now
mean,
we got to be
please.
worried
They was
about being
cutthroat.
PC
Oh,
and
Literally,
shit.
yeah.
my dad. I mean, nowadays, like at concerts and stuff, like they might take your phone, or like at a comedy show, they might take your phone. My dad used to go to places where they didn't have cell phones. They would lock the doors of the place so the cops couldn't come in and so they could do their crazy ass fucking shit at their parties. Like that was like how they, silenced the part, like made sure nothing got out. Like they didn't have to worry about phones. Now we lock up the phones, but before they would just lock up the building, make sure nobody could get in. And then have a wild ass concert. All you need is alive, literally.
Damn.
Yo, and speaking of like just like trends too, like I thought it was really funny the red flag trend, just like that shit.
That was hilarious. Yeah.
Me bringing the positive spin on it. What are some green flags for
fucking
y'all?
happy here.
I know, right?
Mr. Go Lucky, happy, sure, whatever.
Mr. Good Water.
Good water.
It's a good socks.
What's in the water?
That Aquafina. No, not even. But yeah, what are some green flags for y'all? Like what makes y'all, you're talking to a girl and maybe y'all are in a situationship, but she waves one of those green flags and you're like, hold up.
Girl that makes you settle.
I see you.
Oh, fat ass.
Are you funny as hell? That makes me settle.
Yeah.
I mean, we know what he does. He said, I must settle on a fat ass.
That's minimum requirement. Okay. It's
Check
not got to be crazy fat. It's got to be a nice ass.
It got to be a jello.
It's got to be a nice ass. Like, it's got to be very shapely, good proportion with the thighs.
Like, how frozen of this peanut butter is it going to be?
I like a little wiggle and jiggle on it. I can't lie. I don't like to be too
Something
stiff.
you can bite into.
Yeah, it got to be a little jello thing. When I smack it, I want it to
still be moving like 3 seconds afterwards.
Yeah. I want it to be like the water.
At least 3 seconds afterwards. That's how you pass the test.
Yeah,
it's like, how far does this wave go on this ass?
That's not the only green flag, but that is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Things start to get iffy. I go, wait, hold on.
So that's a physical aspect. So what's like a
more internal kind of aspect?
Yeah,
right. When we're going,
like what's behind the ass?
Like a trait or something, like from a personality aspect. What's something that's like, boom, boom.
Oh, definitely like
bing bong.
I've been watching New York videos all morning. Fuck you,
bing bong.
Me and my dogs in here. Just know if you see these dogs in your living room, I'm upstairs doing work.
I love New York.
I love them.
Oh, man.
I'd say like a green flag for me though is I got multiple, but I'll go with a great sense of humor. Like I like to laugh. I like to make jokes. Like she's got to be okay with the jokes that I'm saying. Like not the jokes that are like even some of the jokes. Like I hold back jokes on this podcast. Like from some of like the edgier things that I might want to say.
No, he enjoys
hashtag Malachi's Twitter.
Yeah. So yeah, she's got to be okay with hearing some very wild shit. And so I like to make jokes about racism and misogyny and stuff like that.
So that's healthy.
Let's go that way. So let's get a physical and like a personality trait that a green flag for everybody.
Yeah, for me, physical?
Yeah. Could be anything.
Physical.
Could be an ear,
I am just like
you feet guy?
Nah.
Like feet burns?
Nah, I'm not.
Who is it, right?
See, this is a man of culture. A man of culture right here.
You suck toes, Byron?
What you mean, y'all?
The paint off. Do you hear me? The paint off.
Ain't nothing wrong with sucking toes, bro.
Ain't none at all.
These assumptions are coming out
It's
nowhere.
not an assumption. It's just a question.
It's just me being who I am.
Yeah.
I would have to say eyes. I
Eyes.
could really like not like a certain color or anything, but like if you have like
The
really defined like first time you look at a person, what you look at, it's like the thing it's like their eyes and stuff like that.
I 100% know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
man.
Yeah,
it's like something that just captures
It's
like,
all
your
alluring type of
attention and
thing.
something like
It's a fair.
Um,
It's a fair.
internally like kind of adding up a little more. She's gotta be just as like racist as me, man. Sometimes like. Sometimes I want to just say some racist shit. I'll be like, I need someone to just add on top of this.
Right,
let the jokes flow, if anything. Yeah, man.
I don't need a PC police,
Yeah, exactly.
That'll keep you in
We don't need
situationship
that.
territory.
Here now, ladies, do not PC Branford. Don't
dare
PC him.
PC this man.
If
Muzzles
you
don't
even,
fit on me.
if you even whisper the word pronoun, Branford will leave your ass.
Block.
If I see on your profile he, she, or anything of that nature, you're blocked.
You're blocked automatically.
It always strikes me when somebody is
crazy.
like, looks like a girl and then puts she, her, I'm like,
No shit.
You
Yeah,
can't
like I thought this was, you know, say this is so that there's no
Nope.
miscommunication.
This
Like,
is-
come on, bro.
this
It's
is
like
the-
at this
this-
point, I'm waiting for a plot twist.
right.
This is the society that you can't assume nothing about nobody's gender. You cannot assume nothing. Malachi be like, I identify as a she. Like, excuse me, sir? Ma'am. Sorry. My fault. My fault.
He'll be
Want
like,
me to knock
no,
your ass
right?
out, bro? It's ma'am to you, dude. I'm like, all right.
Oh, man.
You got it. You got it.
You got it. You got it, Miss Swole.
Miss.
Miss
What about you?
Swole.
Do you
I
like
like
the
it.
bodybuilders, bro? Is that your?
No,
Oh
that,
wait,
that
no. I
ain't
just
me.
wanted to hear your. That was the physical. What was the
The personal
Oh,
training.
man,
You
racist.
gotta be
You
racist.
gotta be
Oh,
racist.
okay.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
definitely
I'm sorry. Yo,
Prejudice.
Conception.
You gotta be prejudiced.
Racist. Yeah.
Racist. Racist. From a physical standpoint, oh my god. I agree with like Malachi. Like, if you got some yams on you, you feel me? Yammy Tammy from Miami type flow, like you feel me? 3 pancake stacks, you feel me?
Stacked up.
Yo, real question. So, fat ass, but it's fake. Would you still take?
Ooh, important.
Like wife it?
Wife it? Yeah.
No, I'll hit it, but I won't wife it.
Oh, okay.
So it's a deal breaker.
Malachi, you're looking like you're thinking here.
It's gonna.
I mean, I don't even know. I don't know. I'm not big on the surgery stuff, so it depends. Like,
I guess the extremity of it.
it's
Like,
got it's if it's like one of those really
it's
extreme ones,
noticeable.
those look bad to me. Like they,
Oh,
yeah.
it makes I don't
obvious.
I don't lust over that. Like I'd be like, oh god, like it looks like she has fucking balloons stuck in her ass. Like it's the proportion. Like
yeah, it'd be
I
off.
guess if it was done well, like I probably wouldn't mind at all. Like,
Yeah.
But if it's like super noticeable,
I would say that that's bad.
And but that wouldn't affect me wifing either. I guess technically either.
Mm.
Like that's not a big part of. Like if I would hit, I would wife. Like those go together.
Mm.
Not so
True.
much.
True.
This man is such a
100%.
love man.
Right.
It's like I only love you if I fuck you.
I mean, I held my virginity for a long time. Before that, I was like, I'm not fucking unless I got like, I know I got the shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I got mad at a shorty one time, and we were fighting, and she was like, don't talk to me no more, blah blah blah. So then I went out and fucked, and then me and her got back together, and then she was not happy that I wasn't a virgin. That was the whole thing.
She'd be alright.
Yeah, but
She
yeah,
grew
I
from
like at a certain time
Oh,
it was the
that's-
same thing, and
You
then
know
for a
what?
little while in the middle there, I was like, oh nah, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. And then most recently dating, I was like, okay, you know what? Honestly, if they're not good enough to be my shorty, like, not fucking them.
That's hilarious because that's the ex that bought him that car. So just a little too. So yeah,
Don't be
like,
saying shit like that.
You're right. You saying some dangerous
I'm
shit.
like, that's the one that bought him the car. Don't worry about it.
Hard behind his lip.
So yeah, like physical standpoint, like if you have a booty, it don't have to be necessarily like dumb, stupid fat. But if it got like a wiggle to it, something you can grip on, something you can bite into, you feel me?
Gotta be able to bite it.
Gotta bite it, cause
Gotta leave your mark.
gotta bite that thing. So
Are you an ass eater, Prentice?
I definitely partake in ass eating.
True that.
Okay. Okay.
True that.
I eat ass.
Respect so.
Shout out Analytics.
I promise
When
you,
did you
just
when did you eat your first ass?
When?
You only- like first like year.
Wait, you're
Interesting.
pulling him on tangents.
I'm about to say I didn't get to my personal church.
I know. I was just like, he's talking about the booty so much.
All right, so
Right.
catch me season 2
Right.
for that. Okay. Personal, like
Man,
from a
Winter
personality
Soldier.
standpoint, then I enjoy women with ambition.
Ambition.
Yeah, like if you're ambitious, like you have a goal in your life and you're striving towards it, or at least you have an idea of how you want to go about it. That really something that really stands out to me. I love women with ambition. That hey, I'm thinking about doing this, and I might not have all the thoughts there, but at least it really interests me, and I'm thinking about pursuing it. That's good enough for me because you have a goal. Because I have a goal in life. There's things I strive to. So I love women with like almost clearly defined like ambition. I love it.
I love that.
Bill,
Shout out
baby,
women
it's a good
leaders.
Yes,
I love
They're the
it.
most
I
attractive.
mean, you don't even have to be like. People often think of that like, oh, she's got to have ambition. Like she's got to be working in business, or she's got to be
Yeah.
trying to be elite. Like I feel like you can have ambition in like a lot more spaces than just that. But yeah,
definitely.
I love that shit. Like,
So Bradford, go ahead and give it to us, bro. Pause. Not gonna catch me.
Ain't gonna catch me. Yeah, I would say I'm definitely a big hair person. I would say hair is something
Yeah,
for
that's a
me.
good
From a physical standpoint.
Right, from
Okay.
a physical standpoint. I would say that and like face are like really important. And it's like face more, but hair is kind of something like unique, you know. But yeah, just no type of hair like specifically, but like, you know, something a little bit longer usually, like, you know, just like well kept, you know. I take a huge pride in my hair. Yo, I just got a haircut. Yo, I don't know if y'all saw this fade. Yo,
Beam Team
Oh,
brand.
man.
Hey, shout out B Lamb. You know, he take care of me. Honestly,
That was
hit
a
me up.
priority of his day today.
It was the highlight, bro.
So this not the highlight?
So this is still happening. This is still happening. So I don't know if it could be a highlight yet. Because like after it's done, then
We
it's a
almost threw the
highlight.
whole episode. He's talking about, I don't know. This could still not make the list.
Sick.
But yeah, I would say those are my two like physical things, and then just like more internal personally. It's like I really appreciate when they just show effort, whether it's showing interest in like what I take interest in. I think that's really it says a lot, you know. It says that you're like selfless, that you care about the other person, and then yeah, it's just like, you know, it's hard to like you gotta get out of your own space, and like, you know, especially if it's something you really don't like you put yourself out of your comfort zone to, you know, make the other person to make me comfortable. Like that's I fuck
So
with
just
that.
openness to try something that you like.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Open-minded.
Mm-hmm.
It's called
Yeah.
open-minded.
Yeah.
I feel that.
It's the
Absolutely.
facts.
I feel that. I like those green flags.
So
I have more green
two
flags.
ambitions,
personally.
two racists. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Combine that together, that's a pretty beautiful woman.
Kind of
I'm just saying.
misogynist as well. Don't get me
You
wrong.
know?
I'm versatile. Okay, thank you. I also like conflict. Like
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I like
there.
a girl who is
Little
not.
feisty.
I mean, yeah, like I don't like to be yelled at and shit like that. I don't like a rah like.
I like a challenge.
But I just like to know, like, be honest, even when it's
Right.
not nice. Like, just be honest. Like, if you don't like something, just say it. I hate like
Being around the bush.
yeah, I don't like that at all. So like, that's
let
like
me
a
know.
huge thing for me. Like, just
Let me know because I'm gonna let you know.
No, literally, that's the thing. I don't want to feel like a dickhead when I tell you what I'm upset with, but I'm
Mm.
going to tell you what I'm upset with. I need to.
Right.
And so you need to do the same with me, or I just you,
I
know, you
won't
can
know.
go find another nigga who's willing to ask you 37 times what the problem is, because I'm just not.
Right.
Like,
Right. I'm
So I prefer like somebody.
not
who's
Sherlock Holmes. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
I
a
don't want like a
detective.
hype man.
I gotta
you
figure
know?
out what's wrong and then fix it. Like, come on.
Right, just tell me what's wrong. We can fix it together. Like it doesn't even have to like.
Yeah,
giving
honestly,
me homework
yeah,
and shit.
open communication, bro. Like if there's some shit, just say it right in here. I'm not a mind reader. I can't tell off your like expression, like what you're
Yeah.
feeling. It's like, look, bro, like tell me how it is straight.
Well,
Like,
you should know, Byron. You should know. You should know. What do you mean you don't know? You don't know what you did? You don't know.
It's a slippery slope
It's
right there. I
slippery
promise.
slope,
It's a
really.
No, I
slippery
feel like that's such a
slope.
that's
so-
super
it's
key.
like-
Like,
it's
and I
like-
think that's the issue with I think also like you know, some of our relationships, like people try to be slick with it, you know, try to say as little as possible, or you know,
They don't
it's
like confrontation.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And confrontation.
Or it's like the
yo,
I
past-
mean,
Passiveness
it's funny
of it.
because I'm honestly not a confrontational person, so I can understand that.
Yeah.
But I guess in the grand scheme of things, you have to be upfront because if it's not addressed, it's gonna have a bigger problem. It's gonna become a bigger problem later. So it's just best to get it out the way. When you can mitigate it, you can get it out the way. It's a less damaging situation, and everything could be for the better.
100%.
honestly, the sooner you talk about it, the easier it becomes. Or it's like it's,
Literally.
you like at least kind of go through it before it becomes a real bad issue.
It's fact.
Yeah, if y'all got relationship issues, you know, call us. You know, we'll talk you through it. You know, we some level headed, like, you know,
The
come on.
interlude hotline.
Yeah,
Right,
dead
interlude
ass.
hotline.
Let's
call
get
it.
live on Clubhouse. Have people ask us
Oh, no.
questions. Go on Twitter. Get on
Oh,
them
man.
spaces, bro.
Fact.
What's going on in your relationship?
Yeah, let us know. We're all gurus over here, right? Right? Yeah.
Pro, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Please
yeah,
come
look
to
at
me
the
with
rings
your
on all these
problems,
fingers,
lady,
baby.
so I can
What's
give
up?
you.
Come on, we done this. You know,
I'm gonna give you
successful.
good advice of what to do.
Right.
Come
I'm
to
gonna
me.
make you
looking
feel
at- Come to me.
You're in trusted hands.
Dead ass.
Everything he's not, I am. That's your solution.
I'm matchmaking myself, nigga.
Right. He's not
Man,
doing
that's crazy
what?
about you.
That's
Come over to my
crazy.
house. Come over.
I would
bro.
have texted you good morning every day, girl.
Faithfully.
I would have done it.
You need someone loyal and someone who's by you, you could talk to like this.
Right.
Yeah.
My
I
last
would have been
girlfriend, I
there
didn't
for-
cheat on her for the first.
Can y'all
6
not?
months.
Can y'all not like expose my book, please? Oh, damn, I gotta publish that.
Man, okay. Well, the last thing we wanted to get into today was a quick rapid fire. We couldn't get to all of the questions that everybody asked in depth. All of our listeners did, but we wanted to get into just a few. So I'm gonna go ask Prentice. I'll ask you the first question. Go ahead and give us as quick as you can your thoughts on No Nut November.
Oh, I feel like it's blasphemy. Ain't no way in hell I'm about to go out my way for no reason at all not to bust a nut a whole month. That's not gonna happen.
He said, "You will not take my right."
I will have a good night's sleep, and I stand by that.
Oh man,
Byron,
Thank you for the lots.
I got a question for you.
what's up?
Natural hair or weave?
I'm retired, so it don't matter. Natural hair.
I'm retired.
That cop out ass.
Malachi. What comes first? The wife, the kid, or what's that?
Mom?
The mom.
Oh.
I'll give you the order too. Okay. Wife, kids, mom. I know.
Remember that,
nutty.
Miss
Not
Ford.
the kids?
Remember that.
No, because as a Christian,
I can make more. That's what
As
you
a
said.
Christian-
Oh no.
No,
There's no
not
right
I
answer.
can
He said,
make
"I can
more.
replenish."
Okay, go ahead.
It's just my wife is one with me. That is I am charged by God to protect her first above all else. Straight up. Like that's the point of the vows. So kids come second, then mom comes third because I left the house already.
It's like a 3-strike
true.
policy.
Yeah, it's
I
like
mean,
you
those
got-
are
you
my
got your
top three.
dad.
It's not like they're not
Yeah.
my top three. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the top three motherfuckers I'm gonna. But
He's
that's
able
the
to
order.
lose, like,
I gotta
other
order.
kids
But
before
the
it
kid like,
becomes
I'm not
serious.
top one. The mom like, I'm not top one. But
It's like, Mom, I love you, but I mean,
Hey,
And
I
also,
hope.
it's like you got your dad too, like so, like.
Yeah,
like,
fuck on
it-
it. No,
it's-
just
you
Where
know,
they're at.
I mean,
Where
I
they're
hope.
at.
I hope my son. You know what I'm saying, protects his wife that way as well.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
think
Like,
wife
I-
should be number one.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't. My kids are gonna leave the house and they're gonna protect their families. So like, I don't expect them to put me
Okay.
first in that situation either.
Okay.
Branford, what is your dream pair of sneakers?
Whew. I'm actually kind of new to sneakers, but you know.
say the right answer.
The Dior.
no, say what you want to say, bro. Don't.
No,
lie.
I'm joking, bro, I'm
I was like,
joking.
I got my
I thought,
answer.
I,
I don't care.
thought it was my question.
Right. So the off-white Jordan 1s. Those are mine.
Ooh,
Yes.
okay, that's nice.
I seen this funny ass tweet of somebody talking about my grandmama asked me at Thanksgiving why I still got the tag on my shoes.
Hey,
Bitch, these off whites.
what you know about shit? Grandma, you don't know shit.
I said,
Grandma,
bitch.
come on.
I said, oh my god.
Why you ask me a stupid question?
I mean, real shit. After
Grandma,
you
how am I
spend that
supposed to
much
claim you?
bread, you gonna defend your off whites, bro.
right,
to.
right.
From
Yeah.
grandma,
Come on,
dude.
Hey, you know, grandma's the one who's gonna first say some shit too.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
Right. No, come on, Grandma. These off-whites. What you mean you don't know about them?
I don't know, man. But that's all the questions that we had today. Thank you again to all of our beautiful listeners for giving us these fantastic questions. We had a great time picking them, talking about them before, talking about them now. It was really funny to get to hear everybody's opinions on them. So we want to thank you guys for sticking through this episode and through this season, and give another shout out to our fans. Thank you guys.
Hey.
Any final words on the season, fellas?
Man, it's been a great just like ride, you know, just from the mere idea of putting this together to like this, the finale. Like it's been a pleasure, honestly. Like, man, I appreciate y'all. Like each and every one of y'all bring something different and unique, and like I feel like I love y'all. No
I
homo.
love you too, my guy.
First of all, that's toxic.
Drink
masculinity.
It's
You in the
toxic
moment.
masculinity over here.
What about you, Brent?
Man, I just really want to just shout out everybody, man. From you, really, it starts with you guys. I came to you guys in February with just a simple idea of mine to start a podcast, just talking about just different, you know, topics and whatnot, and look at where we are now. Like we filming our last, episode of the season. And it's just crazy how we just kind of got here. And I just really appreciate you guys for taking on this journey with me. And really being dedicated to this process. This was no half-ass, put together shoddy, production. Like, we really took our time and really developed a really good podcast. And I really appreciate just that. Like, it's great coming here every Saturday, every other Saturday, just to spend time with you niggas, man. So I really appreciate it. Shout out just the studio too, man. Y'all have great production for us,
Shout out
considering
Gio.
Shout out Gio. Shout out.
100%.
The man behind the camera is the most
It's
important
a
man.
fact. It's a fact, man.
100%.
But yeah, man,
100%.
just shout out you guys, man, for just everything y'all done. Shout out the studio, man, and I just want to do a special shout out to my friend Nate. She originally kind of gave me this idea last year when we were just talking it up, chopping it up. So really, I really got to string all of this from the very root from my friend Nate. So really, shout out to you, Nate.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Shout out, Nate.
Crazy
Shout out,
beginning. Man, yeah. I mean, it's just the end of the beginning, my guys. Hey, bro, the marathon's here. We had this. We running it. I'm just really excited. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I mean, shout out to just all of us contributing. Shout outs to all of us putting ourselves, most I'm assuming all of us this is first live kind of camera situation and stuff like that.
I've been on the radio, so.
Oh yeah, this famous ass nigga over here. But shout out to just our bravery to come together to be hey man, we're gonna put a little plan in the world. Put something that's gonna be remembered and stuff like that.
Right.
And all I can say is I'm just excited. Hey,
Yeah.
we're about to just do bigger, and just live bigger. That's how it's gonna be.
100%.
Facts. So, thanks to all of you guys. Thanks to Gio. Thanks to the podcast studio, Third Wheel Podcast Studio. And thanks again to our listeners. You guys are the only reason why we can do the stuff that we do.
It's a
We
fact.
appreciate your
Thank you.
support on social media, your support listening to us, and your input and feedback that you guys are always giving to help us become better and grow an even better podcast. So with that, season 1 is in the books.
Hey.
Yeah, we gotta pop this bottle now.
We can't wait to see you guys for season 2. And in the meantime, stay beautiful.
Hey, always.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Thank you, beautiful listeners, for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Catch us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and get in on the conversation for yourself at The Morning Interlude on Instagram.